Hi, what can I get for you?
How are ya?
Wonderful. How are you?
I'm great. What do you got in stock right now?
Tons of stuff, except cupcakes. Anything.
Can I get $1 million and half of your 401k?
No.
You said anything.
Eh, sure, you can have that. Here it is.
Oh,
Yep, there you go.
thank you. I appreciate it.
All
I am
yours.
actually I am really hungry, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, what do you want? Well, actually, we don't have any cupcakes, only drinks.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll get some drinks, and if I get a little wobbly here on my feet, I do apologize.
Hey, that's
Uh,
fine.
Do you guys have any cappuccinos?
Oh, let me check. Let's see. We got some chai tea lattes and a
Oh,
pumpkin spice.
I'm gonna skip on the pumpkin spice. I'm not saying I'm against it, but I'm definitely against it. I'll go with the chai latte.
All right, just one.
I'll do. You know what? I want 4. I'm gonna put them in my fridge and make them iced chai lattes for the next 3 days.
Wait, that's genius.
Right?
All right.
That's what I'm saying.
That'll be $720.
Oh, nice. Just on par with Starbucks. Thank you.
Of course. Thanks for your payment.
Of course. Ellie, is that you?
Yeah, hey.
You know, I didn't wanna make the jump to the assumption and the conclusion, but it's Flop. I don't know if you remember me.
Flop!
Yeah.
Flop, it's been so long.
I know. How have you been?
If it's not the dugong himself.
I know. No longer a cop though. So you know what? Hey, I'm on the up and up, as they say.
You look so sketchy. I couldn't even recognize you with that mask.
I know. Well, you know what? I would take the mask off, but my big burly bushy mustache is definitely there, and I'm not scuffed Rami. I promise.
Oh, Jesus. What happened?
You know, I quit.
You quit?
I quit the PD.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Why?
You want the truth?
Yeah.
God, you know what? Let me lean over and give you this tea.
Yeah, give me the whole tea as I make this.
There we go. All right.
Uh-huh, I'm listening.
There I was in the LSPD working my butt off to try and see the Rangers make a return. I worked hard. I put my efforts in. I did everything in my power. I put my heart and soul into that career. I wanted to show my passions, right?
Sure, okay.
You know who, oh God, didn't see my passions?
Who?
My command.
Oh.
My command didn't see my passions, and they knocked me off to the wayside. And they left me there to suffer, and they left me there to cry, and they left me there to die. And you know what? I was okay with that because I didn't do the job to impress anybody. I did that shit for me. And I was like, you know what? This ain't too bad. This is gonna be A-okay.
Yeah, right.
So I put my heart, I put my soul, I put everything into that job to try and make something of me for it. And then I got kidnapped by a gang. And then they told me that this is for Den Shiesty and what he did. Thank you. And they they took me up.
Yeah. Tastes good?
Yeah, no.
Oh, careful, it's hot.
Very good. Thank you. It's really hot. They took me up into the hills.
Okay.
And they fed me to a mountain lion, and now I got this cool scar on my neck. Look at this. They were like, you know, the best version of you, Flop, was when you were a ranger.
Oh my God.
I know, it was crazy, but they got this. Like, I got this gnarly scar now.
It is pretty gnarly.
It is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It's like those cool badass points, you know?
Yeah, right.
And then what happened after that? Let me think.
No, wait, hold on. Pause. Before you go any further, you mentioned you had passions within the PD. What would those be?
I wanted to bring the Rangers back. I was gonna work hand in hand with Cletus Cornwood, with possibly the BCSO. I had some aspirations with that stuff.
Okay.
Which was nice.
Right.
I had a huge report I made back in December of last year almost a year ago, if you can imagine that, of all the laws and regulations that we could propose to the city council.
Right.
City council ignored me. My command ignored me.
Oh.
And they were like, we need somebody to get these laws in check so that, wildlife conservation could be a thing. And I'm like, hey, I did that shit already like 6 months ago, guys, but everyone ignored me.
Oh, that's not a good feeling.
I know. It was like I put weeks and months into that, and then everybody just kind of was like, if only somebody did this. And I'm like, hey,
Huh?
I literally did that. But okay, sure.
Yeah, you put your heart and soul into it and had it crushed.
I know. And then yeah, I left. You know what? I came back out of the ICU after that incident, and everybody was like, "Oh, hey, Flop's back, cool." And then they all moved on, and I was like,
"Oh,
why? I almost died for you guys. Like, why don't you care?
Did anyone
why
cry?
Don't you care about me? No, no one cried.
No
one cared. Well, except for my husband. My husband gets the pass.
Well, that's good at least.
Yeah, Ziggy gets the pass.
Oh, your husband Ziggy?
Yeah. We've been married for like 5 years or something, or 6 years.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
How do I always miss these things?
It's okay. If anyone asks, my name is Conan Clarkson.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, because nobody would ever suspect me and Ziggy to be married, but everyone always suspects that Conan and Ziggy would be married.
Huh?
So I'm just Conan Clarkson. To anyone,
do you get jealous? I would
Conan?
get jealous.
Absolutely not. The only thing I'm jealous of is how much food Conan can eat in a sitting, and I wish I could be him.
That does sound impressive.
Yeah.
So what are you doing now after all that?
I'm living my life. I'm doing my thing. I'm trying to be on the up and up, trying to be on a good track, but I hate to say it. I'm doing a little bit here, a little bit there. I'm getting into a little bit of some tomfoolery.
Tomfoolery? Wow.
I know.
Things have changed, huh?
It's been crazy. It's been absolutely insane. But
you shouldn't feel bad about it. I mean, you gave it your all, and they slapped you in the face.
Yeah, you know what? I did. You're right. I think if there's anything I could take away from it, I gave it my effort. I gave it my all, and in the end, I'm still happy. And they're upset that I'm gone. So you know what? The way I see it, I did good.
You did do good. I once heard about this woman who worked this job, okay? And she died in her office. Have you ever heard this story?
No.
She died in her office at work, and nobody found her for like 3 weeks.
How does that smell not good? Like what?
I don't know, but nobody knew.
Was she in like an airtight room?
Who knows? Gosh. But the moral of the story is, never give your all to a job, okay? Oh. You see, the stress is already getting to you. Are you okay?
Oh no. Is this from eating the food here? Because I did find a rat.
No, there's no problem with our food. Don't worry about it.
The chai latte was the best thing I've ever had.
Actually, I really need some food too.
It was really good.
You should try to feel better.
I'm trying to feel better.
Thank you for the laugh.
I've tried a latte and it's not working.
It's even better. Oh my god, that is so good.
I know.
You can't be that hurt if you're making really good
Nolan, thanks for the 7.
Clarkson.
I know, that's me.
Are you dead?
Oh, I'm gonna be okay. Can you grab my hand?
Yeah, sure.
Kind of sit me up before, like, I just don't pull me up all the way, cause like I don't want to,
Huh? I don't know. You look pretty dead to me.
I'm a little woozy. All right, grab my hand. Are you ready?
I learned in medical school that if they're talking, they're probably not dead.
This is true.
Oh,
God, my
come
knees.
on!
Whew.
Jesus
Gosh.
Christ!
Look at my dang glasses. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Anyway, the moral of the story is true, and it's to heart. And you know what? That's what means the most.
Yeah, of course. You're doing well for yourself, and don't let it get you down.
I won't. I'm gonna pass you my number. If you need anything, Ellie, you just reach out and let me know, all right?
Yeah, of course.
You need food? I'm gonna go grab some food over
Yes,
at
please give me some food. Please.
I got you. All right. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Isn't the food your whole job?
Well, my boss makes the food. I just make the coffee, and my boss is sleeping.
Is this your boss? I found him.
What? Where? Oh, Wait.
The rat.
You found him! Boss, what's
Yes.
wrong? Why aren't you moving?
I don't know if he's all right. I think he fell under the giant car that landed in the middle of the room.
Oh, God, he's dead!
Oh no. I'm so sorry that I had to be the
Oh.
one to tell you.
He's dead!
I'm sorry. Would you like, I'll give you a minute to grieve. I'm so sorry. But you know, there the other man getting you food, so you know it's not you'll still live.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Give me a hug.
Yeah, I'd like a hug.
All right.
Come on, hug.
There. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. It'll be all right.
Thank you. I can't believe you.
Absolutely. It's all right. You know, I'm sure he lived a long and happy life.
And now he's dead.
Well, yes. But long and happy life.
There he is. I'll always remember him.
I guess thank you.
Mouse a
We
million.
will always remember you for making amazing food. And oh, is he the one with the nice accent?
Huh? He sounds like a butler.
Yes, he sounds
Yes,
like my
yes.
butler. I remember. Yes.
Oh, yes.
He looks a little bit different. All right. I never got a chance to really get to know you, Mouse a Million, but you seemed like a lovely person when I did get to talk to you. And the food that you made was really, really good. And you will always be remembered.
Mouse a million. I can't believe you're dead. Untitled Street Club forever.
Untitled Tree?
Untitled Street Club.
Oh, treat?
Street.
Street.
Street. You know, like the streets.
Oh, like the streets. Yes, I have my gangster name for when I'm on the streets.
What's your gangster name?
Oh, my gangster name is Alicia K.
Alicia K?
Yes, the K is important because I'm part of the community.
Wow, that sounds pretty
know,
cool.
It's cool. I'm off duty gangster right now though.
Oh,
You know, off the clock. And so I'm just Princess Elena.
Oh, you're a princess as well?
Yes, I am. Princess of Araluen, but now Queen of Vespucci.
Wow. I've never met a queen before.
Well, it's lovely to meet you. Hey, I believe that everyone is a queen in their own right.
Really? Even me?
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. What's your name?
Oh.
Oh no! Oh no! No, you don't have to do that to be a queen. I know sacrifices are sometimes necessary.
I'm
but
sorry,
not like that.
it was a lot of information at
Was
once.
it all
I'm
of
just...
the grief? Was it the grief that
It's
happened?
the grief. It's the grief.
Oh no! Are you going to be all right?
I'm so hungry.
Oh no! He took too long. The Conan man took too long.
It took too long. I'm gonna die now.
Oh no! If I have a little bit of food, do you think you can get up a little bit so I can give you food?
Yeah, maybe I can stand up. You know, maybe if I can
Alright, yes.
gather the strength.
I'm going to put food in your hand.
Thank you so much. Is that a
Yes,
sandwich?
It is a sandwich, yes.
It looks
you go.
delicious.
So if you can manage to sit up just enough to eat it, don't eat it while lying down though, because you don't want to choke.
You're right. Okay, I'm just gonna stand up.
I believe in you.
Wait, why is he not working?
I shall go. As soon as I see that you're all right, I'm going to go give that other man a piece of my mind because he took
Yeah.
so long. 2 people died.
I can't get up. Oh, now I can? Yeah, give him a piece of your mind.
I will. But are you going to be? Oh, good,
Oh,
good. You're all right a little bit. You're a little bit better. Feeling a little bit better.
Oh, now I'm feeling great. This sandwich is
Oh, lovely.
delicious.
Oh, lovely. I'm so glad.
Oh,
I never got you. You got so hungry. You didn't tell me your name.
oh, hi, I'm Ellie.
Hello, Ellie. Lovely to meet you, Ellie.
Yes, it's lovely to meet you too, princess.
Absolutely. I'm going to go yell at that man.
Right? Okay, have fun.
Yes, thank you. Hey,
Hey, what's
you are so slow. 2 people died because of your slowness. You need to step it up if you want to be a real knight. Conan,
Oh,
you
shit.
told me you frolic, but it sounds to me like you maybe don't even deserve to frolic.
No, I frolic so much that I let people die.
It's not a good thing.
That makes me sound like a serial killer. Hold on, wait.
You put people to death.
Maybe.
That's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That
Hold on.
sounds really cool.
Ellie, I'm on the way. I'll be there soon.
I gave you
Okay,
food because
I'll be
you
here.
passed out on the ground.
Oh God, Ellie,
Because you
no,
took
I'm
too
here.
Yeah, I
Don't
almost
worry.
died.
I won't
Eh?
let you pass out. It's okay. Everything's
Thank
fine.
you.
I got you
Yes.
covered.
Oh, this
She
looks
was so
good.
hungry, she almost had to eat her dead boss.
Her dead boss? What was your boss's name?
Yes.
It's true.
Mouse a million.
Mouse a million.
Ooh.
He died because you took so long.
I mean,
Yep, it's true.
sorry.
Are you?
A mouse
you
is dead,
an-
Flop. I mean,
What,
you think
why
a
did you say
sorry's
flop?
gonna be enough?
Flop? Why are you calling flop?
Cause he really flopped there. You know what I mean?
That's true. You should be. That should be your name because you did that.
That'd be a good name.
I'm gonna call you that.
That's a good idea.
You know
Yes.
what? I'll take that nickname. That's a good name.
I think it's a good nickname because yes, it's better than the other one that you told. Your real name sounds
Yeah.
kind of stupid, to be
I
honest.
know.
Like,
you know what?
who
Honestly,
has alliteration names? Alliteration names, you know? And
I
not so
take
good.
so much offense to that as me, Conan Clarkson. But you know what? Honestly, Flop sounds better.
It sounds
good
Conan
name.
Clarkson sounds like 2 last names.
Yeah, I mean, I would even go on a limb and say that my name, my real name is kind of cringe.
I would agree with that. I don't know what that means, but
Mhm.
I agree with it.
No, it's pretty bad. It's not a good name. It's
Okay,
terrible.
so I'm going to
actually.
call you Flop. Are you fart bucklian?
Am I farting?
No, fart bucklian, like from fart buckle. You were with them. You were with them yesterday, or they? I don't remember.
I'm not with them. No, I'm just friends with them.
Oh, that's nice. It's lovely to be friends with them. I'm friends with them sometimes, except when they are bad to me, and I feel sad.
Oh,
The Benny,
tell you
the
what.
bald Benny.
You want me to call Benny right now?
No, he was actually nice to me today. He said he would take me on. He said he would take your princess to work day. You know.
Oh.
oh, that's nice.
Yes, but he hasn't called me. But
Well.
I like doing take your princess to work day. I've experienced a lot of different things people do in the city. You know.
That
You know
sounds
what,
so
Benny's-
nice.
Benny's a good guy. He's
Yes.
good people.
I can't. Well, he's a good people sometimes. He's always standing on rooftops in near the Fartbuckle Kingdom, and every time I frolic past, he calls me on my phonular device and says, "Stop frolicking."
What?
What?
Right? It's crazy. And then if he sees me frolicking elsewhere, he's in his vehicle,
Frolicking.
he stops it and says, "Stop frolicking, princess." And I say, "What do you mean? No, I love frolicking." And eventually, I stopped trying to argue with him, and instead, I just said, "You're bald."
Oh my god. You
Yes.
said that? Really?
I did say that, and I felt bad about it because is apparently is a personal choice, and I
Oh.
don't think it looked bad or anything, but I just I didn't really have anything else to say to him. I don't know him well enough to insult him better than that.
Wow.
Tell Benny next. Actually, I'm trying to think. What's a good insult for Benny? I don't know.
Well, when I first met him, it was with the kingdom. All the Fartbucklians were there, and they said that he was the court jester. So I didn't even
Oh.
need to make the insult. And then they also said that he is called Benny, but sometimes he's referred to as Horny. That's his nickname.
Yep.
So I think Flop is a better nickname.
Mm-hmm.
Horny's kind of a weird nickname, you know. He doesn't even have horns.
Wait, how did how did the name Flop and wait? I'm I'm lost in this conversation. You're saying Flop and Horny are the same?
His Benny's nickname is Horny, apparently. That's what the lady Blue told me. And I think that Horny, not a good nickname because he doesn't even have horns. It doesn't make sense. But your nickname, Flop, it makes perfect sense because you flopped.
I did flop twice since I've been here.
No! Oh, I thought you fell to the floor again.
Nope,
No,
I'm
no,
all
no.
good.
I saw you in my peripheral vision. I'm glad that you're all right.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. So I don't mean. I feel like I'm maybe blocking business from you.
Oh, no. I'm just hanging out. There's no business here.
I'm glad. You know, it's nice. Yes, I like hanging out. Usually I'm frolicking, but every once in a while I like to take a little break. You know, give my legs a little break.
What's it like being a princess?
Oh, it's lovely. A lot of free time.
To somebody, but I'll be back.
Later.
All right. Hey,
All right, I'll
ciao.
talk to you guys soon.
Hey,
I'm
toodaloo.
gonna leave my number. Here.
Oh, yeah, leave your number.
All right.
There you go. I'm gonna on the table. There we go. Perfect.
Thank you.
All right.
That was
Bye.
aggressive.
See you guys soon.
Bye.
It was an aggressive leaving of the number.
So, I have to ask,
Yes.
were you always a princess, or was it more like a Cinderella situation?
Oh no, I was born a princess. I am the only child of the king and the queen of my home country of Araluin.
Oh, wow.
And so I was always going to take the throne of my kingdom. But when I came of age, my
Oh.
parents, they told me, you must now leave your home island. I had never left my home island before. They said, you must now leave, explore the world, and find yourself a worthy suitor who will
Oh.
then rule with you, when you come back home. And I did. I looked around, and I oh goodness. And I weighed the options. You know, I met a lot of
Right.
people, but King Dundee of Vespucci,
Okay.
he's very kingly. His knights are wonderful. They're very kind people, and they are good at what they do. You know, they got their crest on their back, and they protect their kingdom. And I
Uh-huh.
also just very much like Vespucci. Is the beaches remind me of home, and so yes, and so I decided to marry King Dundee, and now I am the queen of Vespucci, but still the princess of Araluin because my parents are still alive.
Wow. That's crazy. And what do you
Yes.
do? It's like, what are your duties as a princess or queen?
Well, as a princess, not so much, you know, because my parents still rule. Mostly, I practice. I have a lot of tutors back home who teach me how to have good etiquette, how to,
Sure.
you know, there's a lot of rules for princesses, you know, what I can wear, what I can say, how I can say it, and as a princess, mostly it's just learning how to eventually be a queen, and then I spend the rest of my time frolicking.
Eh?
But here,
Wow.
as queen of Vespucci, I must learn other things as well, like you know, I must take care of my people and protect them if need be.
Uh-huh.
And when my husband is off at war doing important things, you know, I must also make sure that my people stay safe, all of my subjects and all of my knights. And in order to do that, I'm having, you know, it's a different land, this place, and there's a lot of different, you know, traditions and cultures I'm not used to. And so, in order to protect myself, I have a different group of tutors called the community,
Wow.
and they're teaching me how to be a gangster.
Wow, princess gangster?
I guess that way I can protect myself.
That's incredible.
Is I'm learning how to hold down the block,
Wow.
and I can oppress people. You know,
That's so cool.
I'm standing on business.
That's incredible.
I
You-
try my best. You know, it's a long process to learn.
Can I ask you a favor?
Of course,
Well, you see, my boss, Malsamillion, is dead, right?
right?
Can we give him a funeral over there in the small garden? But a way that
Absolutely,
someone
we can.
royal would?
Absolutely, yes. We can do that. Yes. Where did you want to?
Just right over here in the garden. I think he'd like to be right next to his shop.
All right. There's a lovely thing to do.
All right, there he is.
I was gonna say, yeah, he was talking shit.
All right. Oh, should I ask if anyone wants to attend the funeral? You know, usually there's a big audience for royal funerals.
Oh, you would like to give an audience? Give it to an audience?
If it's up to you, you know, it can be more of a little intimate thing, you know, if because he was very special to you.
That's
But,
true.
For royal wedding or royal wedding funerals, any sort of event, a lot of the time, for better or for worse, we have to have big audiences.
Oh, that makes sense. Sure. I mean, we can ask around if you want.
All right, all right. Yes. Are any of you interested in attending a very quick funeral?
A funeral for a rat?
For a rat.
Yep.
How long was this rat alive?
Oh God, who knows? Days maybe?
What was it, like your pet rat?
Yeah, it was my
Who's your
boss,
boss?
Mouse a Million.
No, it was a dead rat at Slime Shack.
Well, this
Well,
was
Slime
Mouse
Shack
a
had
Million,
rats.
the boss of this place.
Chef rat? Like ratatouille?
You said he was a chef.
Yep, he was a chef.
Am I getting paid to be at this funeral?
I'll give you $5.
You're stealing my
I don't
job.
know.
All right, I'll make it 10 final offer.
10,000 is normally my standard
Huh?
fee for an
Hell no,
appearance.
$10, that's it, give or take.
It's a royal funeral. Usually,
Yeah.
we wouldn't pay you for your presence because you're not the royal one.
Yeah, but I'm Trey Smoke. You know what I'm saying?
What is that?
Oh.
You're a trace of smoke?
I'm Trey Smoke, Wu-Chang artist, international pop star. You know.
A Wu Chang? What is it?
I've never heard of him.
Your artist? You
Huh?
paint
Shut
pictures?
up, shut up, pockets. No, music. I make music.
You ever been
You
to a
know, my-
funeral?
No, actually, I haven't.
Well, this could be your first time.
Yeah. No, let me talk to my agent. I'll think
Your
about it.
agent?
I don't normally
Oh, come
do like,
on.
pro bonos and stuff like that, so I don't know. Not really my style. I kind of like to get to the money.
Princess, what do you think?
I don't think that, you know, we need him.
All right, then let's just do it ourselves.
All right.
Okay.
We can also, I can do the eulogy loud enough that really he'll hear it either way.
Oh,
hear
perfect,
something.
perfect.
Yes, I'm going to yell it.
Sure, let's do it.
All right, we shall go because he deserves, you know, we can, is it perfect? You want to cremate?
Huh? Yes.
You put him right here is a perfect place.
Oh, that's a genius idea. Creepy. Mm-mm-mm. Oh wait, I'll have to put him right next to it.
All right, that's fine. Yes, all right. It'll work. It'll work. Ahem. Right, do you want me to give the speech?
Yes, please do.
You guys
All right.
can't park here.
We're doing a funeral. Please be respectful. There's a funeral happening. It's a royal funeral. All right. Ahem. All right. Today, we gather in this court of food to mourn and give thanks. Here lies Mouse a Million. We honor his passing. There was so much about his kind mouse rat that it must be celebrated readily and openly. Like the sun, he bathed us in his warm glow. Now that the sun has set and the cool of the evening has come, some of the warmth we absorbed is flowing back to him by way of this smoking car. Strength, dignity, and laughter. These are three great gifts of Mouse a Million, which we honor and celebrate today. He was an amazing chef and an even better man. We all feel this fleeting moment very strongly. This is special and personal to us. As Princess Elena of Veraluin, a Queen of Vespucci, and Alicia Kerr on the streets, I honor this individual in Mouse a Million and and his noble title, which lies no less strong and stalwart than while he was alive.
Damn
Eh,
right.
Yes. Amen.
Amen.
If anyone would like to say, if you would like to say any words, please. you
Eh?
know.
All right, yeah, I'd like to say a few words.
All right.
Oh, so Mousemillion, you lived among us for such a short time, but
Glad that mouse is dead.
you meant a lot to us. What?
What the fuck, Lance?
The truth is, I don't really know if you were my boss or not. But if anything, you were my boss in spirit. And I hope that you swim well along the river of death and that you're in mouse heaven. And that's all. That's all.
All right. Now you shall be consumed by the smoke. Forever live above us in the stars. You are deeply loved and will be greatly missed. Amen.
Amen.
He is now laid to rest.
Wow, that was incredible.
Oh, thank you. Yes. You know, I said there's a lot of practice that goes into being a princess. All the ceremonies, I've, done them over and over again. In
Wow.
practice.
You know, you should really do
Igniting
this for a
people?
living.
You think?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, that's really kind of you. You know, I've knighted a couple of people, and I do the whole ceremony and everything. It's a lovely ceremony. You know, the kind where like you have the sword and you tap it on the shoulders.
Yeah,
kind of thing?
yeah. You can
Yes,
totally charge
I-
people for funerals.
Really? Oh, that would be. That feels a little bit, maybe sleazy.
No, not
But-
sleazy at all. People need people
Maybe,
to
like-
do funerals.
That's true. That's true. At weddings too, maybe. In knightings,
Yes.
anything important. I can speak. I do speeches.
Yeah, you do a good eulogy.
I also do epic ballad poems
Oh, really?
about events and things. I wrote one about a Carmine Costello. He's my fairy godfather.
Huh? Wow, you have a fairy godmother?
Fairy godfather.
Oh, sorry, fairy godfather.
Yes, yes, Carmine Costello.
Well, what do fairy
he's-
godfathers do?
Well, he is like a magical guide. He guides me in the right direction, like some sort of guardian,
Uh-huh.
but with magic. I gave him a
Wow.
pumpkin one time, and he turned it into a carriage, and now I can drive it around.
Wait, that's incredible.
Yes, it still smells a little bit like a pumpkin,
Uh-huh.
and it looks like one, but it's until it completely rots, I can drive it.
What is the shelf life for that kind of thing?
For a pumpkin, I don't know. I feel as though probably a lot less once you've carved like the windows and stuff out of it. But I don't
Wow.
know how much of it is actually still pumpkin and how much of it is just magic.
You think you can eat it?
Maybe. I was thinking maybe put some like cinnamon on it, perhaps.
Ooh, some cinnamon. Oh,
It's like, get in the fall spirit.
hey, that thing ever catches on fire, you got yourself a meal.
Oh, that's very true. Yes. I had my first pumpkin spice latte today.
Oh,
It was
you
delicious.
love pumpkins, I take it?
Not even. I don't really.
Not even.
I just found a pumpkin and decided to give it to my fairy godfather. I've read stories before about them turning things into other things.
Man, that's
and
incredible.
It worked. And then a lady that I don't know gave me a pumpkin spice latte.
You really live a magical life, huh?
I really do. There's goods and bads, There's always going to be someone or a couple of people trying to kill me here and there.
Kill you?
Anti-monarchist, things like that. Yes, I had to duel a man the other day because someone paid him $10,000 to take my blood.
Oh my god. And how did that go? Did you kill him?
I didn't kill him, but I protected myself enough that he could not hurt me.
Perfect.
Yes. There's danger, of course, but there's always fun things to do. It's lovely to be able to, spend time with all different people. It's why I love coming here. There's always different people
Eh?
to spend time with.
Oh yeah, well that makes sense. So you must come here a lot then, huh?
I do. I frolic a lot, so a lot of the time I'm outside and around. But I tend to frolic between a lot of the same places. You know, I go visit my good friends at the police department, and then I go to Vespucci to visit my kingdom, and I go back here, and I go to the Fort Buckle. There's a lot of lovely people there, and at the hospital to make sure that everyone is all right and people aren't sick. You know, is a lot of frolicking. Very strong legs that I've built up after all this time.
Wait a second, were you frolicking by the vanilla unicorn the other day?
Probably.
I
Yeah,
think
don't
I
really
saw
know of
you.
other people who frolic.
I live under the bridge there.
Really?
I think I saw you frolicking by.
Oh, that's crazy. That's good to know. Yes,
Yeah.
I most likely did frolic there. You should have said hi.
Oh, I mean, you were just going so fast.
Oh, well, there's the whole idea of frolicking is that it's not as fast as, you know, taking a vehicle. Everyone here goes so fast, you know, from place to place, never stopping, never taking a break, you know?
That's true.
And so I like to frolic because that way I'm taking life slow. It's not always how fast can you get from point A to point B. Is who can you meet along the way? You know, it's an adventure, not
Yeah.
a quest.
You're taking in the fresh air, the flowers, the bees.
Exactly, yes.
Now I need
I
to
do love it, yes.
I need just a minute because I need to go take in the fresh air of the bathroom.
Oh, that's totally all right. I should go frolic for a little bit.
Okay, but if you're still around, I'll be here in a minute.